Hi everyone, welcome back to Skylights. I am so excited about what I have to share with you today. I was able to get a behind the scenes interview with Pritesh Bayala, the coach of GNDU, who are the champions of the first ever university football tournament. Alright guys, here you go. Hi Pritesh, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Congratulations on winning the first ever university football championship. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling excited. We hadn't thought about this. It was a long journey. I was happy coaching the guys at the first stage, but getting a championship in the first ever EFLIU, that's amazing.
Right.
That's unbelievable.
Pritesh, you're known as a star player for the Mumbai Gladiators. What was it like being on the other side as a coach?
As I told you, this was my first experience, and the guys who I was training were so amazing. They respected me so much, and I gave them 100% of my training, what I learned in football, and they gave me 1000% on the field, and that's the reason that we won the championship.
That's great. I understand that it took quite a bit of training to bring your team up to playing condition. Can you tell me what it was like from the first day onward?
It was kind of difficult for me to train them at the first time because when I reached at the university, I had only 3 people with me, and I was like, this is not the team. I need 30 people. And as the day was passing on, I was getting nervous. I was like, if I have to go take a team to the university, I need 30 people, and we have only 3. And then after 2 days, we had 7, then we had 10 and 15, and then it went on and on. And I had only 20 days left to train these people actual football. So there were many people who couldn't understand English. So I was the native guy for them, so I could speak in the local language to them. So I was like, I could help them in football, but I had to make them understand what their positions is. If you're a lineman, offensive lineman, and if you're a running back, and if you're a tight end, a receiver, and D line. So I was like, I had to take each and every one to the classroom. I had to draw their position on the board and make them understand that this is your position, this is what you need to do. And after 20 days, when I saw the final match in the rain, I was like, these guys played better than the pro. That was unbelievable. That was amazing.
Wow, that is incredible. How did the players take to the game? Did they enjoy it? How did they feel playing?
You know what? When they won the semifinals and they were ready for the finals, and we won the finals, and the guys only said one thing to me that explained me everything. They said, "Coach, we were zero. No one asked us in the university. Now you made us a hero, and everyone are going to love us in the university. So this is like a big gift to a coach when they say that."
That has to be so rewarding for you.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. The guys still call me up. They message me and they're like, "Coach, we're missing you. We want you back. We want to come to your place and we want to see you playing football." So this is amazing. Football. It's not only about game. It also helps you in building relationship. And showing what you are and getting to know a lot of people. So I'm so excited that I'm a footballer. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself that football has made me so much.
So you say that they starting to generate a little bit of excitement now. The university players want to come watch you. Do you think that's going to help the word spread for the EFLI?
Yes, they are. If you see the Facebook, my Facebook page, the guys are like, "Coach, you're the best, and your team is the best." They're spreading the words around, and what came into my head was like, if we need some players in the pro, why won't I give them a chance?
Right.
They are good in playing and they have given their heart out for the game. So I was like, if I need some guys, I have told them. If I need some of you guys, I'll call you guys. So they are so excited, waiting for me to give them a call.
Wow, that's awesome. So tell us a little bit about the training. You said that you had 20 days, to train a team. Tell us a little bit about what went into that.
When I and my assistant, my teammate Monish, we were together, we were coaching them, and we used to laugh on them. Because, I mean, you know the football drills, and they couldn't do that properly. And it used to look funny for us. It used to look so funny for us. But we were like, no, we have to train them because these guys trust us. And when you trust someone, you have to fulfill the trust. So we were, as I told you, we used to take them to the classes. We used to show them in the YouTube how the football is played. What are the calls they give in the football for the plays. So they started understanding so much of things quickly, and it's so easy when you give your heart out for something. It becomes easy for you to understand the game. And they had given everything for us. So it was, at some point of time, it became so easy for them to understand football, and they were playing like a pro. And I had to teach them tacklings. I mean, the linebackers, the safety, everyone has to. Even the quarterback has to learn a tackle. Even the kicker has to learn a tackle. There was a day when I called every 30 guys on the field, and I had bought a tackling bag for them. I bought on my own expenses a tackling bag for them.
Wow.
And they started tackling, and you could see in the final the way they tackled. I mean, 4 to 5 people were injured from Patiala. And they were like, you guys are hitting us so hard, and in return, you guys are saying us sorry. And they said, our coach taught us, hit and say sorry. That was amazing.
That's awesome. So who stood out on your team as the leaders or star players?
I mean, this is the most difficult question. I mean, I was asked the same question on the field. I mean, I told the guys, you guys need to see the final match. The final match is like everyone in my team was a leader. I mean, if you have seen the movie 300, I mean, every one of them played like a gladiator. Everyone, I mean, the guys were injured, some of them were having pain. And when I was like, come on. No, coach, I won't come out. I have to play. Until the fourth quarter, and they played for us. Wow. They were like, coach, this game is dedicated to you. We won't come out. We'll give our best. And they did that. Wow. So, I mean, if you have to ask me who were the star players, the one was the running back.
Okay.
His name is Randhir Chawla. The second was Manavjeet, who played as a receiver, as well as a linebacker, as well as safety. The third was Sukhraj. He played the receiver. He was my joker. You have a card in casino. A card that you can trust and give everything, and when you throw the card, you win everything. He was like that to me. He was like a joker to me. Then there was Jasnoor Singh Dhillon, who was a decathlon star, gold medalist. I have so many of them to say. It's difficult for me to take everyone's name.
Well, clearly you're so passionate about the game, and you've only been playing for 4 years. Why is that? Where does the passion come from?
What I believe is, I started my sports at the age of 3. And when I started football, I was like, whatever I did in my past, it was just a way to reach to football. I was born to play football. Some of the people, they realize it soon. Some of the people, they realize late. And I'm one of that. I realized it late, but I'm so thankful that football came to us. And we could, show ourselves that what we are made of.
Yeah, speaking of that, you recently visited the U.S. to learn and try out for an arena football team. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, this is what I want to tell you, and thank you for asking that question. When I was in Denver for 2 months, and if you ask me how did you win the championship in the All India University, that is the reason. The 2 months training helped me. I was like, I have invested so much of money. What am I going to do with this training? My family, my friends, why do you waste so much of money? It's like, football is not in India. I was like, even I was, a little bit of sad that people are saying the right thing. Why did I do that? I sold my car, I sold some ornaments, my wife's ornament. But this is the time when I used it in the All India University training. And we won the championship. It's only because of the training that I received in US, and I gave these guys. And I told these guys, you guys are so lucky that you got a coach like us. We are still not a coach. We are players. We are brothers. And I just told them that you guys are so lucky that you got a coach like us, but we are not a coach. We are players, and we are like your brothers. Mm-hmm. And I was in US for 2 months, and I'll give you whatever I've learned 100%. I won't miss any of those things. And when you do that, when I give you that, I need your 1,000%. And I gave them my 100 of my person of the training that I learned in Denver, and they gave me 1,000%. And the result was we won the finals, we won the championship.
Right. You've been with the EFLI since its inception, since the beginning. Tell me about the growth of the league since then.
About the league, I was the first orientation. When I was there, no one knew us.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the growth. Now everyone knows us.
Right.
It's Sweden, short and sweet. No one knew us, and now everyone knows us. So that's the growth.
Okay, great. Where do you see yourself in the future? Do you see yourself as a coach or in a player position?
Right now, I'll be just playing and playing till I have my life with me. And once I'm tired, I'll go for the coaching. I would love to go for coaching.
Really? Wow, that's incredible. And the last question I have for you is, what do you think the future holds for Western style football in India? What does that look like?
To be honest, when it started in India and when we had a pro, I was like, this is going to be so difficult for us to grow football in India. But then when I went to the university, and when I saw the craze for football in youngsters, I'm talking about my university where I went. But then when we came for the tournament, I could see every university, the players played so well. I won't talk about only my university, but from 8 universities, everyone played their heart out. I would not say that this is a university match. I would say that's a pro match going on. So, I think it's going to grow. People are dying to come. In my university, people are asking me like, Coach, when is the pro team going to come? We want to join the pro team. So, you can see that. They're dying to play football.
Right.
They're excited to play football.
Right.
So, it's going to grow. Right. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your passion alive for football. If you see it's getting bigger, so get ready. Because once it becomes huge, you won't be able to handle it. So get ready.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Pritesh, well, thank you so much for giving us your time and talking with us. And we're so blessed to have you as a coach and a player.
Always here.
And we love
Always
you.
here.
Okay.
Always here.
Pritesh is helping the EFLI make history in India, and it was so fun and such an exciting opportunity to be able to talk to him. For more interviews and videos just like this, make sure to subscribe. It's Skylights everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.